All right, guys. So this is Raph here. I'm hanging out at the shop tonight, getting some, burning some midnight oil. I'm working on some patterns for the bicep pieces on my Project Meat Hood costume. And I know that I made a short for my YouTube channel where I talked about like pattern making and stuff, and I haven't done that yet. So this is me getting on that. So what I have is this. Let me see if I can grab it for you. I have this bicep piece, right? So this is going to sit on my shoulder, and that's the front, and this is the back. And so this is supposed to represent musculature, like if you look at the human muscle pattern. But anyway, I can get into that later. So what I need to do is cover this piece with the same style of foam, like what I did with there. And so what I'm doing now is I am working on a pattern. I didn't want to use plastic wrap. I didn't want to use aluminum foil because, well, I mean, I think that's just, in my opinion, I think that's just kind of more time intensive, and I need a quick fix right now. So I grabbed like 2 pieces of computer paper, and I put these onto the foam using, this is automotive painter's tape. I think the only reason I have this is because it was so much cheaper than regular painter's tape at the time. So, yeah, so basically I grabbed like 2 pieces of computer paper, and I taped this bad boy down, and I got a rough idea of where I wanted the musculature to go. I've got like stuff labeled right here. I took a ballpoint pen and I just kind of scratched out where I thought the muscles would fit together on the arm, and I'm probably going to make a small extension, maybe a 1/2 inch, to kind of round it out and cover more surface area, and I'll do the same thing up here as well. But I'm just gonna set this down, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my scissors here. I'm gonna take my scissors here and cut these out, and then I'll trace it onto another piece of paper, but I'll make the adjustments there. And then I'll just throw away the negatives, which is what these are. So I'm gonna pause this, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have my patterns drawn out. I'm back here. I've already traced out my negatives. Just grab that one as an example. So this is the back side. See what I'm talking about, where I traced it out, and then I just sketched in some of the extra spots right there where I want this to kind of like blend into the rest. I don't want it to just be cut off. I want it to all just kind of come together seamlessly, because I got a lot of detail work that I want to do to this piece when I'm done with it. And so, as you can see, I've already traced out my pieces. I've gotten them drawn out. The next step is to grab my scissors here and just cut these out, and then I can just have these set aside and ready to go when I go to cut my patterns out, right? I'm going to trace these out onto the foam itself. I'll hit it with the heat gun. We'll do the whole 9 yards, but I'll get into that in a later video. But I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that this was helpful with you making patterns, and so that you have a general idea and understanding that this isn't very complicated. You're not building rocket ships, which is a really cool phrase that a buddy of mine likes to use. But it's super, super simple, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And there you have it, folks. Just like that, I have my patterns traced out. We've gone through the aspect of me creating the pattern by using scratch paper I just had lying around, using some automotive painter's tape. I used some scissors, and for the actual cutting out of these pieces, I actually didn't use my scissors. I used my X-Acto blade, right? But I made sure to label everything first so that I don't get confused, because I know that these pieces are going on the back of the arm. This is going down the center, and then this is going down the front. And so I have to keep that in mind. But this is how we make a pattern, a very basic pattern for EVA foam, and how to make your, whether it be your costume armor piece, or if it's a bigger project you're working on, whether you could be making a pair of flip-flops out of EVA foam, I don't know. But now you have the general concept of how to make a pattern. There's no complexity behind it, at least not for me, but I digress. But as you can see, it's that simple. You don't have to like have fancy or special tools. If you saw my workshop right now, you would see there's just a mess everywhere, because I've just been grabbing stuff and going, because I'm working on an outfit and I'm going as fast as I can. But anyway, I hope you found this video helpful wherever you're at. I hope that you have good luck on your projects, and I'll catch you next time. I'll try to post more content as I go, but right now I'm in a position right now where I have to prioritize other aspects going on. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that you guys take care. Like I said, have good luck on your projects, and I'll catch you later. Peace.